earlier, demolishing Western Suburbs, was snuffed out by ferocious defence and even a 16-8 penalty count against the Bulldogs failed to dampen their ardour and their commitment. Now, Ray Price played an almost solitary hand in a Parramatta pack which lost the ball at critical moments and never at any stage exerted any authority. This try to Gillespie early on sort of set the scene. Lang, Mack, Batiste, Gillespie, Tunks, Kelly, they were too tough and too physical for this Eels pack. Lamb, in general play, was quite outstanding. He's general kicking. And when you see a player like Mick Cronin throw an intercept pass 5 yards from his line, snapped up by Farah, and then on to Mullane and then out to Lamb, well, you know trouble's on the way. I watched the game in disbelief. I genuinely thought Parramatta could win that game yesterday. And I watched with disbelief as they were totally, comprehensively outplayed in the forwards. And no backline, doesn't matter what sort of a backline you've got, is ever going to fire in a game of rugby league unless you've got a solid, tough forward platform to work from. And this Parramatta pack yesterday, honestly, they were pathetic. I got to say they were almost as bad, not quite as bad, as Manly were against St George a week or so ago at Brookvale Oval. And that's saying something for me because, you know, I thought that's one of the lowest performances I've ever seen. A couple of things out of this game that, well, I thought the referee made an error in this first incident. Let's go through it. It didn't, fortunately, have any bearing on the game. Mullane makes the break, lands on top of a player, and in my view was perfectly entitled to try to ground the ball. The only area he could ground it was forward. Not a double movement in any way, shape or form, in my view. So the referee, Mr McCullum, saw it another way. And this shows the frustration that's going on this Parramatta side at the moment. Mosley goes on with a bit of stupidity here, the number 12, the hooker, pulling down the Canterbury player again, gets penalised close to his line. Look at Taylor whacking him on the head saying, "You stupid bee." No doubt about that. And they're the sort of things that are going on at Parramatta at the moment. And John Money, you've got a lot of work to do to get this side. I know you've lost two of your big, strong players, Mears and Bugden up front, but you're not going anywhere with that pack of forwards.